Ladies and gentlemen,
else.
welcome to Jet's podcast.
Oh,
I got two special guests, Georgia Barnett and Tammy Bone.
we can talk about this.
Tammy, today I have a new subject in this new series called Podcast with Jacob, as hosted by yours truly. Now today, I'm going to talk about the subject, Neil Moses Stupid Azale. Now, to help me out with this subject, I have my colleague Tammy. Welcome to the podcast. How was your day? How was your day? Welcome to the podcast. How was your day?
It started off rough, but it's okay now. So you can ask me questions.
That's good to hear. Now, first I was going to ask you, when did you meet Neil Moses as stupid as hell?
I met him back in August of last year. The church people were bringing Orange Crest Center people to the church so that they can know about God and Jesus and make a better life for themselves. Basically, I met him sometime in August.
Okay, and when did you start having a fake relationship?
I don't know if it was fake or not. He asked me to go with him.
I'm gonna post it every day.
He asked me to go with him close.
Every day. Sorry.
He asked me to go with him close to the end of November, which was after Thanksgiving of 2016, and I really thought he loved me. And
I'm gonna post videos every day.
okay, so is there another question?
Actually, I got plenty of questions. Now, this question is, when did he start seeing that dumbass girl?
Well,
She is a dumbass, so I can't.
well, he tried. He
I'm not telling you dumbass.
he brought the.
The girl is dumbass.
He had a daughter by a woman.
Bush said dumbass too.
He claimed he
Bush
didn't
not,
know
because
he.
it's my podcast.
He claimed he didn't know he did the hanky panky, and he didn't know he got her pregnant. So she comes to the hospital because he has Promise Heart and tells him got a daughter.
No. Not that girl. The girl is with. Well, you can use that girl.
Okay. So he brought her to church December 18th of 2016, and I won't ever forget it because I was upset and I should have walked away. So he claimed that Saturday, which was December the 17th, that he called me from his cell phone, and he don't have that number anymore, and told me he was going to hang out there for the night, and that she was just a friend. And then when he brought her to church, I found out that he had a daughter by her, but he didn't tell me. Somebody else told me in higher power.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Georgia.
Wait a minute, you asked about the other girl?
Nah, I'm going to ask Georgia. Okay, Georgia, welcome to the podcast.
She don't know nothing, Jacob.
No, Georgia, no, you want to be on the podcast? You have to be
The
on
only thing she knew is he yelled.
Georgia, welcome to the podcast. It's nice to have you here for my first episode. And Georgia,
He yelled back in that
you were with me on that day that that Neil said he broke up with him. How was the conversation?
Bad.
Very bad? Okay, how bad was it?
She heard him yelling.
I heard him yelling.
Okay, well that's it for you. So finally,
Nah.
you don't have to be on. I'm gonna post that on YouTube. Okay, now back to you, Miss Bowling. But first, I gotta get some of my chest. After this new series, by the way, and don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at TammyBowen at d465@gmail.com, and you also page me on Facebook at Tammy Bowling at d465@gmail.com. And I got no more social media links, but this is my channel, and there's one more thing I'll share with you guys. Our shower is nice and hot, baby. I'm telling you. You can sit a chicken coop in that sucker. Okay, now back to the subject. Okay, now Tammy, describe to me. Now describe to the fans out there. You fans, I'm talking about you, batch. Express to the fans what caused him to get a new woman. Very interesting.
He basically cheated on me. I'm not sure what caused him to get a new woman, because he never discussed it with me. I know he was after the hanky panky.
Well, let's just pay to us.
And I did not want to do that.
Oh, Lord.
I wasn't looking for that. I wanted a good man in my life. And now I do got a good boyfriend, and I love him dearly. And anyway, I know that him, he's a great guy. And I don't want him to get defended, but, Neil hurt me really bad. He came to church April the 2nd. That's the last time I saw him. He met the woman April the 1st, probably at a bar, because he was bragging to Janice Thompson about I took myself out to eat for my birthday.
Shoot.
And, you know, he got off work, and I figured he met a bar. But he acted funny April 2nd we come to church because Steve Couch brought him. So I do know that much.
Steve Passel?
Steve Couch.
Oh, okay.
Janice's brother.
Oh, okay. All right, now. Continue.
And he kept texting, and he wouldn't let me see the text. And he kept walking out of the sanctuary about 4 times. And I finally I had to use the bathroom, so I asked him, was everything okay? I figured he was texting another woman, but he wouldn't tell me who it was. He kissed me on the lips April the 2nd, like a dumb butt. I didn't feel God bless a thing, and I didn't feel nothing at all. So I knew he was cheating.
Well, thank you very much. Now I gotta tell you that's one more thing. As you know, on YouTube, whoever.
Jacob, please don't send me. This guy, I love this guy.
No, hold up now. He's not on YouTube, so we're gonna have to wait. Now, I want to get into a new subject today. Along with that, and new subject is
Relationships.
No, it's actually okay. Now, there's one more question about that I have to ask you with Neil.
Okay, go ahead.
How did Neil get to be the biggest dumbass in the world?
Oh my God, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know him very well. I have taught. I'm friends with most of his friends at church. I talked to Don, who's going with Virginia, and he told
Applause
me.
for that, man. Woo! Wait, done
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they're going together, and
That's glad to hear. I'm glad to hear.
he don't brag, but I mean I can tell he loves her very much. He told me that he always has been like this,
Well, holy moly.
cussing and all this. So he knew him very well, and he come out of Orange Crest Center. Nobody talks about you. Nobody talks about him anymore at church. I think he hurts a lot of church people. But anyway, Don knew him like a book. So he told me he wasn't surprised that he said he didn't want me to never text or call. He wasn't surprised
Oh, that's a
of
nice
Neil.
water spout. Holy crap.
And
Wow. You don't
and
see
he
much
told
of that
he told
anymore.
me that some guys that come out of there, they don't change. They stay the same.
Holy moly.
And he did emphasize
That's
to
a
me.
beautiful water spout.
He did
Oh, I'm
emphasize to me that Neil's one of them guys that's probably going to go back in. So, the nut thinks I'm having him up, but I'm not going to. But he'll probably put himself back there. According to Don, he is not going to change. And he knew, and Pastor Rich knew he had anger problems. So, that's that.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in to Jez Podcast Episode 1.
Turn that up.
And I'll post this on YouTube for
Oh,
all
God,
my
please
people to
don't
feed.
do it. Don't do it.
He's not, William Ryan's not on YouTube.
Yeah, but if he hears this, Jacob,
He ain't gonna hear it. Cause he don't,
I wish they
he don't,
don't post
I have to.
Oh, God.
Please don't.
If I don't, I won't
Please
make any
don't.
money on YouTube.
Please don't.
Wait.
If you do,
I'm gonna
I
have
didn't
to.
tell him about him.
He's not on YouTube. He don't get on YouTube.
Jacob, just pretend.
No, I have to post.
Mom, I'm going to have a problem.
No.
God.
That's
Don't
it,
do
folks.
Don't do
And
it.
I'll see you on YouTube
No.
tomorrow. New video every day. Goodbye.